Welcome back for another video. I am the Maize Madman. Before we get started, hit the like and subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you're aware every time I upload a video. Today, we are talking a huge visit this week when Jadyn Davis returns to campus, plus a couple more crystal ball in Michigan's favor since the last video, and we will get to that recruit Notre Dame let out of his letter of intent that now could be going to Michigan. All that plus, I'm upset.
Closing time, open all the doors and let you out into the world.
Let's get right into it. Michigan will be welcoming five-star quarterback in the 2024 class, Jadyn Davis from Providence Day School. I know you guys have heard me say that several times, and that's why it's just so comfortable me saying it. It just rattles right off the tongue like second nature. Anyway, he'll be visiting the campus this weekend, and as you heard in the precursor there, it is
closing time.
Davis is the clear-cut number one quarterback on Michigan's recruiting board in the 2024 class. Let me clear that up. Davis is the only quarterback on the Michigan recruiting board in the class of 2024. I know there's been talk of Van Buren, and I think that's just a fallback in case Davis doesn't commit. But Davis, all the eggs are in the Jadyn Davis basket. This strategy, though not new to Michigan, is not one that they've been extremely successful with. Look no further than last season in Dante Moore. That being said, Jadyn Davis has been crystal ball to Michigan for the better part of a year now. It is the proverbial
closing time.
Really nothing more that the coaches can do. Obviously, let me take that back. Obviously, Kirk Campbell, who has turned out to be a rock star, he can obviously make an impact with the Davis family. He's already done so via the phone. Obviously, a face-to-face meeting will go a long way in making sure that Michigan is able to close Jadyn Davis. Other than that, though, he's been to the campus. He's seen every square inch of Ann Arbor, eaten at all the best places. He knows Ann Arbor up and down. He knows the University of Michigan up and down. Every other coach he has a relationship with, Jim Harbaugh, is still there. It is what it is. Either you are with us or you are not. Either way, we need to know. We need to move on, or either way, move on. We need to either have you in the fold and have you start helping to recruit the class, or move on from you. It's that simple. He's done nothing except for play with the heartstrings of Michigan fans and Michigan coaching staff and the players. If he was in the fold, I'm sure other recruits would have committed by now, including someone who also has a Michigan crystal ball in their favor, and that's Amorian Stewart. So, and he said as much, basically. I think it's ridiculous at this point. We need to go ahead and end this charade that has been going on for a year. He still wears Michigan gear. It's crazy. Let's go ahead and get this over with. Other than that, Michigan has done everything they possibly can to show Jadyn Davis that they are very serious about Jadyn Davis. They have had his teammates on campus. Jordan Shipp was just on campus this past weekend, right? His offensive tackle is being recruited by Michigan for the 2025 class. There's really nothing more Michigan can do to show you that they are serious about this recruitment. Moving on, and before we move on, I want to take this time to tell everyone, follow the good folks over at Week Zero Productions. Those are my guys. They're good people. Obviously, I do the show every Wednesday, the Maize and Blue and Gold show with Ryan Fravel. He is a delusional Notre Dame fan, but still a good guy. Be sure to follow them on Twitter as well at Week Zero Productions, and follow or subscribe to their YouTube channel at Week Zero Productions. They do great work over there. Moving right along. Since my last video, Michigan picked up a couple more crystal balls in their favor. huge crystal balls as well, might I add, including Ohio prospect Brian Robinson. He's a 4-star edge prospect, 6'5", 255 pounds, an absolute beast. You see his workout videos here. He has a great relationship with Michigan defensive back coach Steve Klingscale. He and his father, I think this is Michigan's to lose. Obviously, Klingscale has a great relationship with his father personally, so I'm pretty sure this one is in the bag. Also, Michigan got 2 crystal balls in their favor for athlete out of King George, Virginia, Mekhi White. He is being recruited as a wide receiver for Michigan. He just visited Ann Arbor this past weekend and left with an offer. So Mekhi White also had high praise for Michigan, and I expect Michigan to be able to close. There is some question on whether or not Michigan will fulfill that just yet, as the wide receiver board is wide open and Michigan is looking at some bigger targets, and Mekhi White is a 3-star. But he is 6'3", 185 pounds. He has the size. And I do think that Michigan views him as more than a 3-star, but I'll keep you up to date as far as that recruitment goes. Moving right along. 4-star in the 2023 class, Brandon Hillman was let out of his national letter of intent with Notre Dame, and Michigan was all over it, offering him within minutes of that announcement. And according to Notre Dame insider Tom Lloyd, Michigan may be the preferred landing spot. Notre Dame recruited this 4-star athlete out of Portsmouth, Virginia as a safety. I'm sure Michigan would do the same. I'll keep you updated on any development. In another massive wave of good fortune for Michigan in their 2024 recruiting efforts, Michigan has received the lean, if you will. They have taken the lead for Ohio top 3 running back in the state of Ohio, top 3 running back, Jordan Marshall. He is a 4-star recruit as well, top 100 player. This would be another massive get for Michigan, very important get, keeping him away from arch rival, the other state in that vile, disgusting cesspool that is Columbus. So Jordan Marshall, according to On3's recruiting prediction machine, is a Michigan lean. Michigan overtaking the other state for that recruitment. So Michigan, the top 2 running backs on their board, Jordan Marshall and Taylor Tatum, are both favored to go to Michigan at this time. It would be a massive, massive win for Michigan to be able to pull off both. Do I think both will? I don't know. I can't answer that yes confidently because they are both so highly touted and highly recruited, but this would be a signal for Michigan, as we know other schools are able to pull off these types of double dips. In Michigan, trying in their pursuit to be an elite program, this will go a long way, as well as the double dip with Jadyn Davis in 2024 and Bryce Underwood in 2025. Now, granted, these running backs are in the same class, but it would still be very big for Michigan to be able to pull this off. I'll keep you updated on that as well. It is that time where I need to bid you adieu. I'm going to go ahead and do the Maize Madman shoutouts. Before I do that, I want to remind you to hit the like and subscribe button. Obviously, hit the notification bell so you're aware every time I upload a video. Today, Week 0 Productions. Thank you for following the movement. You are officially Maize Madman. There you go. The next shout out goes to my guy James Gish. Shout out to you. You are officially a madman. And the last one for the day, 23 Tells. Shout out to you. You have been a watcher of the videos. You just recently subscribed, but shout out to you, 23 Tells. And that is the Maize Madman shout outs, the Triple M shout outs for today. Till next time, follow me on Twitter at Maize Madman. And as always, I'm upset.
Ladies and gentlemen,